Hello everyone and welcome to our Tech Tuesday tutorial number 61. Today we explore a powerful little app to help you stay on task, Cold Turkey. Well, we're back from Thanksgiving break and it can be a little bit hard getting back into the swing of things. Hopefully you all had some time to reflect on the things that you're thankful for, eat way too much more than you should, and possibly nap or indulge in pastimes. Now it's time to get back to work, to stop procrastinating and to, hey, get back to work. Today's tutorial is on an appropriately named app called Cold Turkey, specifically their blocker app. Cold Turkey is a subscription-free website and application blocker. The idea is that sometimes we just need a little bit of help staying focused and off of our favorite time-wasting websites. You can use Cold Turkey to block anything from a specific website or application to the entire internet, or even access to your whole computer if you wish. You can even set time limits or breaks. Cold Turkey is a freemium app, so there is a paid option, but they do it really well. For one, the paid version is a one-time fee. You don't rent your software. Two, they aren't very pushy about the upgrade, and they don't really spam you with ads or pop-ups. Their website's very customer-friendly, with clear pricing page, complete with side-by-side comparison of all the different features. Speaking of features, this is something you really don't see every day. You head over to their features page, and you can flip a switch to filter out all the premium features, allowing you to see clearly what you get with the free versus paid versions. Alright, so let's fire it up and see what this program does. First, your dashboard shows you any active blocks that are currently running, as well as any allowances that you're allowed. Now, allowances are a premium feature, which I'll discuss in a second. The statistics page gives you a breakdown of top websites and the apps that you use. The block lists lets you specify which websites you want to block, and there's a handy one that's already preloaded with 54 sites already on it, but you can edit this, remove certain sites and add ones there and everything else. You can also create a new block list and add additional sites that you would like to include. Timers is the heart of the program, and this is where you can turn on blocks for periods of time. And so you can then say, okay, I'd like to start a block and block until tomorrow at 9 a.m. And then whether or not you want to allow breaks or anything else, and then turn it on or off. It's important to note that you really can't schedule something ahead of time unless you go to the schedule option, which is a premium thing. So scheduling basically lets you set up a calendar and set specific times and dates, recurring events and things like that you're going to have blocks. So timers is really kind of like, I need to start blocking right now for the next 2 hours so I can focus on a few things, whereas schedule lets you just kind of have it automatically kick in. The settings page lets you do a whole lot. One thing I do like is that they tell you what is reserved for pro users only, and they don't just pop up and kind of keep constantly asking you to upgrade. So locking is really important, and it's one thing you need to really understand. When you turn on lock timers, you cannot turn off the timers once they start. This is forcing you to stay on task, so be careful if you do turn on lock timers. They will enforce it. The display section lets you control notifications, such as when the block starts and ends, and if you do have a scheduled block because you paid the premium, 2-minute warning before it kicks in. Extensions lets you refresh or download the extensions again for your browsers. Statistics is nice. It basically gives you that nice little statistics page that shows you what you've been using and everything else, and this is just whether or not it turns on that feature. Breaks and sprints, basically breaks will allow you to take breaks from locks. So once the locks are on, you can actually say I'm allowed this many hours during a block to be able to access these sites. This is a bit more useful if your blocks are running more regularly, like if you've got the premium version and you've got a schedule set, or for kids. Frozen Turkey is a pro feature that takes a really heavy-handed approach. It can lock your entire computer for a period of time and not let you into it, not let you pass the Windows lock screen. And finally, password is a pro feature that lets you set the password to access any admin features. So as you can see, the pro features are very nice, but they aren't critical for the core function of just locking down a few sites to stay on task. However, they are critical if you're trying to enforce these policies for someone else, or maybe if you just really lack self-control. But in my opinion, the pro version is perfect for parents wishing to keep their kids on task, or even off of the computer entirely for certain periods of time. If you're not sure if you want to use the premium version, just turn on the pro features for a week. You get a 1-week free trial, and then you can choose to buy it or continue to use the free version. It's 25 Canadian, but that translates to under $20 US. I think the free version of Cold Turkey is actually pretty solid, and it basically works well for professionals, for adults, and the paid version to me is a bit more geared toward parents. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful, and if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And why not support us and click that subscribe button. Leave a comment or an idea for a Tech Tuesday video below, share this video with your friends, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.